Hi, everybody. This is Scott from the Plymouth Chamber, and we are going to talk about the ADUs. This is a presentation we did over an hour, and I've got 4.5 minutes to get it done. So here we go. This was our panel. Come back and look at the slide if you want to look them up, but I don't have time to talk about how awesome they all are 'cause I got 4.5 minutes. We're going to go through why, what are the rules, what we don't know, and can we get started. The why, we had wide range of support, but the real intent of the amendment was to add extra units to our town, both for young people and for seniors that have helped build this town into the wonderful hometown that we all love. And we're going to see that how this has worked. The chamber, these first 7 were what was submitted to town meeting. This last number 8 was added by the chamber. This creates great jobs for people, real good paying construction jobs that I think is going to really help our contractors in town, especially the members of the chamber. So, what are the rules? This is where we spent most of our time at our meeting, and we'll go through each one in a more detailed slide later on. But it has to be single owner, no VRBOs or Airbnbs, same lot, separate entrance, max of 900 square feet, complies with the parking zoning laws, and must meet the zoning setbacks. I love this slide. This shows everybody else that has done it and tried it. And I think Barnstable is the best example. They've added 58 new units over the last 3 years. That's 58 people that are getting rental income on their existing properties that weren't 3 years ago. To me, that's made it Barnstable more affordable for almost 60 people, 20 people per year almost. Really is awesome. I hope we have the same results. So, to go through the rules, it has to be single ownership. You can't sell a condo. You can't turn it into a townhouse. If you have a 2-family now, you can't add an ADU. The owner must live in one of the units. However, the owner can live in either unit, the original house or the ADU, which I thought was kind of a neat thing I didn't think of to start. So you can downgrade, move to the smaller unit, and then stay in the original, rent out the original house. Not going to spend too much time here. These are what is in short-term rental. You can't do it. Okay, your neighbors will call you out on it. You can't do a short-term rental. Can't be an Airbnb. Can't be a VRBO. Has to be on the same lot. Same lot as the principal dwelling. None of the, nothing changed at the registry. The lots are the lots. Either they're buildable or underbuildable. Must comply with all setback requirements. I think the setbacks where we spent a lot of time. And one of the key things we talked about was existing non-conforming structure that's in existence already. You can do an ADU there as long as you don't change the exterior walls. But remember, you're going to have to meet the insulation requirements. So that was a particular concern to some of the people on slabs. You have a slab garage, you might lose 6 inches of height because you're going to have to add flooring that meets the new insulation requirements. Does need to maintain a separate entrance, either directly or outside through an entry hall or corridor. So once again, if you have a separate entry to a basement or something like that, that meets the zoning requirements with 2 forms of egress, you're great. But one of the examples that I liked was a split family. Split family home, you put walls up top on the stairs and a door down at the bottom. You have a common entrance, but the downstairs is its own unit and the upstairs is its own unit. Might be an opportunity for young people to afford buying their first home if they can rent out half of it. 900 square feet, but here's an example of a 900 square foot plan. I stole that from one of the apartment buildings here in town. And it can be a 2-bedroom. This shows a 1-bedroom, but we spent some time talking about there was somebody there who has a disabled child, wanted to build an ADU for the child and their caregiver. Wonderful. Okay, neat use of it. Has to be 900 square feet, but you got to fit it all within that period. Parking, you have to have parking. It's usually about 1.5 spaces. I would say every lot's going to have its own rules. So, but I think 1.5 spaces was Lee Hartman's advice on that. You have to have parking. So before you submit, make sure you're showing a parking plan because that'll be important to the approval as well. These are the different districts in town. You have to figure out where your town is. But yes, you can do it in all these. No, you can't do it here. Can't do it in the commercial districts. But yes, you can in these mixed use. Why are we doing this? People can make $2,000 a month. That'll certainly help make Plymouth more affordable for them. These are all the rents here in town: Section 8, Colony Place, Cottage Park. As you can see, a lot of things. I've got 20 seconds left. Can we get started now? Yes, you can. Ask the right people. Go to the town for help. I really am excited about this. I can send these slides to you. Just shoot me an email. It's shokinson@braboinsurance.com. Just Google Brabo. You'll find us. Really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you.